Hey, how's it going, guys? Blue Tempest here, and welcome to my manga haul for February 2022. So for today's manga haul, I actually did not really pick up that many volumes of manga this month. The bulk of my entire haul is basically made up of volumes that I was just waiting for in the mail, things that I had ordered before the month of February. So like I said, there really isn't that many newer volumes that I picked up this month, but I did get a pretty big Right Stuff order filled with an entire series, which I'm very excited to share with you guys. I think it's going to be very obvious what it is from the thumbnail. But before we get into the haul, if you do enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But without further ado, let's get into the haul, shall we? And let's start this haul with one of my favorite series, which did get a new volume this month, and that is Blood on the Tracks with Volume 8. Still need to get into this one, and I probably will very soon, as like I've said, Blood on the Tracks is one of my favorite ongoing series, one of the most disturbing and just unsettling series that I have ever read by Shuzo Oshimi, my favorite mangaka. And then next up, I did get a volume of Kaguya-sama Love is War. This is volume 10, and I have been slowly accumulating these volumes for this series, as I did order the entirety of it on Right Stuff. So yeah, I'm just waiting for them to come back in stock. And it seems like every time I get a Right Stuff package, some have come back in stock. So Right Stuff will just put those volumes as part of my order. So that's pretty much what happened with this one. So yeah, very excited to add another volume of this comedy romance series to my collection. And if you guys didn't watch my favorite romance manga recommendations video that I did with my girlfriend, definitely watch that video to know some more in-depth thoughts on Kaguya-sama Love is War. Alright, so next up we do have some more volumes of Nisekoi. Now this is a similar series to Kaguya-sama, as it is a romantic comedy, but it's also another series that I decided to purchase all of the volumes of on Right Stuff because they were on sale for their big holiday sale. So I'm just accumulating these volumes slowly as they do come back in stock. So right here I do have volume 17, volume 19, and also volume 24. Very glad to have some more Nisekoi volumes in my collection. Next up, we have something that is very exciting, and that is the last remaining volumes that I needed to complete my set of Pluto. This is a legendary series by Naoki Urasawa that is kind of a retelling of a classic Astro Boy storyline by Osamu Tezuka. So this is literally the culmination of two manga geniuses coming together to create an amazing story from what I've heard, because I haven't read it yet. But yes, I do finally have the series complete with volume 3 right here, and also volume 5. They were the two volumes that I needed to complete my set, and they did just recently come back into stock. I had these volumes ordered for almost a year at this point from Right Stuff, so I'm just very glad that I finally have them in my collection, and I can finally sit through and binge this series, which I plan to be doing very soon. So yes, very glad to have my set of Pluto completed now. And then next up, we have a series that I am currently reading, and that is Dorohedoro, with the 4th volume of the series. Now, I do have the first 3, so I decided to pick this one up recently as well. And yeah, I am really enjoying Dorohedoro a lot. So I've decided that I want to start collecting the series in its entirety. And so I think that's definitely going to be a big focus for me as far as collecting in the coming months. So you guys can expect to see some more volumes of this series in my next haul videos. But yeah, like I said, this is volume 4, which I did pick up. And I did also get volume 23, which is the final volume of the series. Now, you guys may be wondering, why would I pick up volume 23, which is, you know, so far from where I am with volume 4? Like, why would I get this specific volume? And that's because those of you in the manga community who have been collecting Dorohedoro probably know that this specific volume was just completely out of stock for pretty much an entire year, and it just now recently got a restock. So I decided to pick this one up when I did see it, because I know that it is one of the harder to find volumes. And yeah, since I did decide that I want to collect the series in its entirety, it made sense for me to pick this one up. And yeah, it's just really interesting seeing this next to this volume 4, because just look at the difference in thickness of this volume. Like, this is a thick boy. And I know that the volumes just keep getting progressively thicker as the series goes on, which I don't mind, because yeah, this is pretty much an omnibus at this point, and it's still the same price as this volume, which I think it's pretty welcome in my opinion. So yeah, very, very glad to start picking up some more Dorohedoro. All right, and before we get into the big portion of this manga haul, I do want to show you guys some more Flowers of Evil singles that I did pick up this month. So I was lucky enough to find these for great prices, and right here we have volume 3 and also volume 9 of the Flowers of Evil. This is one of my favorite series of all time. If you guys have been following my channel and my videos, then you guys already know that. And I already have the series complete in the omnibuses, but I do love this series so much that I want to collect it in this single format. So whenever I do see the volumes for cheap, I pick them up. And I'm not really stressing out about collecting this, as like I said, I do have a completed version of the series on my shelves already. So this is just kind of a nice little side project. And yeah, I've been slowly adding these volumes into my collection, and now I think I'm about halfway with collecting them, which is pretty cool in my opinion. So hopefully I can find some more of these. If not, I'm not really too concerned about it. But yeah, either way, very glad to have these two volumes of the Flowers of Evil to add to my collection. All right, and now we have made it to the big part of this manga haul, and that is the Fullmetal Alchemist Fullmetal editions.
Fullmetal Alchemist! Fullmetal Alchemist.
So I finally have decided to pick up this series. This is one of the most popular shonen series of all time and one of the most highly praised. So I had to have it in my collection. I did watch the Brotherhood anime some years ago, so my memory is kind of fuzzy with what happens in the series. Like, I remember the characters, I remember some of the things that happened, but a lot of the stuff in between I just completely forgot about. So I'm really glad that I picked the series up so I can re-experience the story in the manga. And these Fullmetal editions were definitely the way to go for me as far as collecting this series, because these are just absolutely beautiful editions. I know that there is a box set which does look really cool, and there are those omnibuses which I'm not a huge fan of, but they are the more affordable route to go. But I decided to go with these, especially because during the Right Stuff Black Friday sale, they were on sale, so I got them for a super, super amazing price. Now, there is one downside to all of this, and that is when I got the shipping notification through my email, the tracking number for this package was stuck on label created USPS awaiting item, and it was stuck on there for weeks, to the point where it was stuck on there for an entire month. So I tried contacting Right Stuff to see what was going on. They didn't really know what was going on, and I was getting worried that I was not going to get this package, that it was just lost in transit. But thankfully enough, I did get the package at a cost, because when I got this package, it was just completely and utterly destroyed. And all of these Fullmetal editions are damaged in some sort of way. They all feature some blemishes, and while they are all in readable condition, I am pretty upset that all of these are, you know, somewhat damaged for the most part. I'm not gonna go through the hassle of trying to return them and exchange them, because that just would take forever, and I've tried doing that with Right Stuff in the past, and I haven't had the best experience, because you have to pay for the shipping to send the volumes back to them, and they don't, you know, refund you that. So it's just a mess. I'd rather just keep these as they are. And knowing that I got them for such a good price, and also the fact that I just got this package in the first place, I'm just really happy to have these, and you know, I can deal with the minor damages on these volumes. But with all of that out of the way, I do want to show you guys all the covers for these, as I think they are amazing. And yeah, this is volume 1 right here with Edward Elric on the cover. And then we have volume 2, volume 3, volume 4, volume 5, volume 6, volume 7, volume 8, volume 9, volume 10, volume 11, volume 12, volume 13, volume 14, volume 15, and lastly, volume 16. Now, I do know that there are only 2 more volumes of the Fullmetal editions to come out before the series is fully completed, so I am gonna wait until those volumes come out to start reading this series. But with that, guys, that does it for my manga haul for February 2022. If you guys did enjoy the video, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you are a fan of my content, then make sure to hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time that I do upload a brand new video. Let me know down in the comments what manga series you picked up this past month, and also make sure to follow me on social media. All of my links to Instagram, Twitter, and all of those other platforms are going to be down in the description. And with that, guys, that does it for this video. So I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.